Tracy, you can win. You can't break even if you can't get out of the game. Hey y'all, what's up? I am en route to this job. How y'all doing this morning? Tennis, Jim, grateful one. I hope y'all are having a great week so far. We do the gentleman's panel tonight. I hope y'all tune in. So people that send me an email, let me know that you sent me an email because I'm driving right now for this moderator, the moderator positions. Let me know if you were one of those people. I remember DM Lamb and Just, uh, and a couple of other people. And I really, basically, everybody that hit me up, I will let them be a moderator because you guys have stuck by me and I appreciate the support a lot. Okay, I remember, yes. Hold on. Okay, y'all got it. Welcome. I just, you guys are my first moderators. Just, DM Lamb, just one and only Kimberly Black. Thank you, Tanari. Tanari, I appreciate it. Um, I was listening yesterday to Jay Wilson, his live stream, and he had Natasha Milan on. And I felt a certain kind of way about something Natasha Milan, and I love Natasha like a fat kid loves chocolate, like T.S. Madison would say. But I disagreed with her on something when she was saying about Parson Kressley, and she was saying the gay man it irritates her, and she was like, he's too much. And I can understand because sometimes SB's voice can irritate me. It's like almost like a cockatiel being strangled, some type of parrot that irritates you. But when she was saying about Carson Kressley and he be too much sometimes, I can understand that. But we're all gay men and trans women. Because at one time, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I didn't care too much for trans women or drag queens. And I'm saying this as a new gay man. This is who I was. I am nowhere near that. I accept everybody and I love all my brothers and sisters. But as a gay man, when I first came out, I looked at trans people and drag queens as oddities. Yes, I did. I thought they were very weird because they were. When you first come out to your family as a gay man, your family immediately tells you, I hope you're not trying to be a woman. Any gay man that's told their family that they're gay, that's the first thing your family will say is, so you want to be a woman now? You're going to be wearing heels? You're going to change who you are? So I had that mindset as a gay man in the beginning that they were something different from me. They weren't like regular gay men. They were something other, which is very crazy So before anyone take what I say out of context, I'm telling you how I was in the beginning. We're no different. This weather's making my voice be up and down. We're no different from them now. And I get that. But initially, and you think about this, if we're going to be honest with ourselves, you as parents, if your child, and I don't care how much you like me and other content creators as gay men, it's different when your child comes to you and say that they're gay. That's just real talk. And you may love your kid, but you do want the best life for your child. But a good parent will accept their child because you'd rather have a child that's alive than one that's dead. But I do think that a lot of times, when your child comes to you and say that they're gay, even though it may be a blow to you, just imagine that child changing who they are, that little boy that you had becoming a girl, a woman. And that's only being human. That's a human. We're human. That's gonna be, that person is changing their appearance, becoming something that you wanted your son to grow up. Yes, you may have wanted him to be married to a woman, but he's gay. So you'll deal with that. But then the extra kick would be, I'm gay, but I want to be a woman. So you'll have to grapple with this child becoming something that you didn't give birth to. And I could see how a parent would probably wrestle with that. And I'm not like that because I would love, and I've had conversations with my friends that said that if a family member came out, they would be hard on them, and I'm telling them, no, don't be hard on your family member coming out. Just because people were hard on you, and you knew what hell that was, don't put someone through the hell that they put you through. Hey, this beach. Hey, y'all. So I think that we have to realize that people are people, and they may irritate us. Again, I can't watch SB for more than a few minutes because his loudness, his SB's voice just grates on me. It's very irritating. It's like, and it's not because he's a gay man. His voice is just so shrill and very it's almost like he's talking in a different voice that he normally talks in. It's just the nasty undertone that I don't like, to be quite honest with you. I just, you know how sometimes you can meet people and you just pick up a vibe that you wouldn't like that person. And some gay men are nasty. We're not under one umbrella. Let me tell you this. Gay men don't fall under one monolith. We're not all created equally. Those gay men, there are gay men that don't like women. There are gay men that don't like women because they're not, some gay men look at women as being useless because they don't have sex with them. So they don't look at them as anything advantageous. Um, so it's almost like it's a weird type of friendship that they have with women. Me, on the other hand, I don't like women like that, but I think women are beautiful. I think women have been the backbone of the black families. Women have been the backbone of the because a lot of fathers were out of the picture. And what are you doing, lady? Okay, did somebody run out of gas up here? I'm at that light that there's an accident always here. Hey, hey, Lynn T, Fayette, Sherry, Kimberly Black. Oh, yeah, exactly. This beach. Hey, I'm trying to this beach, did you send me an email about being a moderator? Cause you know, you my girl, but I was trying to remember, uh, because I'm not one of those content creators that just make you a moderator against your will. Cause people have all, I don't like, someone tried to put me as a moderator, and I keep declining because you don't just make me a moderator like that. Ask me. Don't just have me. I come on your page and all of a sudden I see a wrench by my name. No, don't do that. And this person fights with a lot of people. I'm not trying to get in, be a moderator for you, and I'm having to block half your chat. Come on, y'all. I'm sorry. Yeah, I do have a lead foot. If y'all notice, I drive pretty fast. But these people drive like the school bus lady in elementary. Come on now. Hey, what's up, Kareem? Thank you, Lynn T. This beat, did you? Hey, okay. This beach, I thought you asked. I made you a moderator because I thought you were. I may be wrong. If you don't want to be a moderator, that's cool. I definitely respect that. But I had got quite a few emails, and I checked them right before I got up this morning. Also, but I don't want to have 10 and 12 moderators. That's too much for me. But yeah, I think that when I first was coming out and I saw the drag queens performing, I don't know, because I was just accustomed to a different type of gay person that I was around. So when I saw the drag queens, they kind of scared me a little, because I would like go to the bathroom at the gay club and I see this person looking like Diana Ross with a beautiful ball gown on, and he's standing up at the urinal taking a leak. So it kind of threw me off. But you got to remember also, at this time I was like 19 or 20 years old. Yeah, I understand what you're saying because, you know, right now I'm older. I'm 27 to 35 years old right now. And I think back then I had a different outlook on drag queens. But because I knew I liked guys, but, you know, I've had drag queens approach me. And y'all, I'm telling you, these drag, and it's a misconception, and the gay men know this. So I used to always think, okay, drag queens, they want to be a woman, and they feel they're women. Some people did drag just as a costume. It was like they put on drag to perform. It was an art to them, for them. So when they would do drag, that would be just them doing drag. That was it. They would get out of drag and be walking around with baggy pants on and big shirts like Sean John, and they're trying to approach me, and they would be trying to butch up and holler at me, and I'd be like, I just saw you doing Tina Turner, Private Dancer. You think that I'm gonna get with? No, no smell, no. and I like regular gay men. I'm not interested in DL guys or thuggish types of dudes that are, you know, this trade, what you call trade. I'm not interested in that. I like other gay men. But have I had guys that were DL approach me? Yes. I've had guys approach me when they had their children with them. Like I've been shopping before and the girlfriend go to the bathroom, or, and the guy be like, "Wait, what did you get? Who does your goatee? Who wears your goatee up?" And this is how DL men approach you. Man, I like how your man, those are tight. That how you got your goatee is tight. Who cuts your goatee? Who edges you up? And I say something like Marcelo, and they would be like, "Man, give me your number so I can get his number. Let me holler at you. Man, that's cool." Meanwhile, and they're trying to get at you in front of their kids, or they're asking you if your job is hiring because they see you with scrubs on. Yes, give me a thumbs up, people. Thank you, just one and only. Thank y'all. I really appreciate it. And y'all, I've been letting my facial hair grow back after doing prints for Halloween. It's all growing. You can see the hair is how it's grown back. It just hasn't thickened up. So I'm just letting it fill up. By next week, I'll have my goatee full back because I'm not going to the barber this week. Hell, me going to the barber is $30 a pop. If I went to the barber every week, that would be 30, 60, $120 a month for a haircut? No. So I go every 2 weeks, and I got clippers, and I edge myself up. I got some really good clippers that I paid good money for, but hey, chocolate kisses. Catrice. So y'all, I think that, okay, this is where I had the flat at right now. Well, I'm driving by this area. This is where I had to pull over the other day. I'm still riding with my dummy tire. All the tires the same. But my car, I'm riding like I'm Wally. One tire smaller than the others. But shout out to Peg Leg on site. Hey girl. It's a bumpy ride, yes. So, and you know what? I had friends back in the day that started transitioning, becoming women. And some of them, it was a very seamless transition. Others, it was very hard. Because think about it. The hormones and stuff back then were not the same as they are now. The drugs that they took for transitioning. And if a guy have really strong features, it's hard to soften those features up. And they have to learn how to do their makeup. It's a lot of things. Because you may have a little round baby face as a teenage boy. You can eat, if you get on hormones at a young age. Hold on, y'all. So if you get on hormones at a young age, your body is easier to get acclimated to the change, as opposed to you getting on hormones like Caitlyn Jenner. Because I don't care what Caitlyn Jenner does, and this is much shade. Uh, Caitlyn Jenner, with all the money that she has, there's no way in hell that she'll be passing as a real day walker in James Caldwell terms. She's not a day walking girl. She's really tall, and they can put all this makeup on and glam you up, Caitlyn. But sis, you still got some strong man features. And T.S. Madison read Caitlyn, and I laughed my butt off because he was like, sis, you can't cut it, sis. I don't care how much money Caitlyn has. Caitlyn, baby, you look at them big old hands and them big old Sasquatch feet. And this heifer already about 6'2". Sis, you get the other girls clocked when they walk with you. How do you be 50 years old? You 50 years old and you start transitioning? That's like, what's the guy? Little Richard. Little Richard said he's not gay anymore. He's against being gay. Little Richard, the only reason you're against being gay, sis, is because nobody is checking for you now, and that peen probably can't even get up unless you put a popsicle stick on side of it to make it hard, like a splint. Now, you are not fooling anyone. I got to go back in my email, y'all, definitely, to remember who requested being a moderator, because I'm driving right now. Just let me know in the chat, because I'll get to work and look at the chat, and I'll make sure I take care of that. But, Little Richard, girl, all this time you've been singing with this long jet black number 1B black hair in your head, that good Brazilian stuff, and now all of a sudden you're not gay anymore? Queen, you had all that makeup on your face, your bug would be beat for the gods, but you're not gay anymore. Good morning, Tam. Y'all notice I don't have my scrubs on this morning. Sometimes I don't wear scrubs to work. I didn't bring any extra home to change and wear them to work. But that 1B hair, yeah, baby, Little Richard would be dusted. Only thing he was dragged in, all he was needed some boobs and heels. Hell, he was in drag all those years. Little Richard was basically our version of Boy George. Now stop playing. And I know some of my aunts would be like, I didn't think Boy George was gay. I love me some Boy George. Girl, all that rouge and eyeshadow and cheeks and stuff Boy George had, he was dusted for the gods. Hey, Reed, the heart of Philadelphia. You know what, Reed? I was watching your video, and if I don't tell you, you nailed Tracy to a T. You said exactly what I was going to say in the video, and that was the only reason that Tree was so forgiving of Mystery Van and 7 Stars is because she does view them as the cool kids. They're who she wants to be. Jay Wilson is not the cool kid to her. He's not the cool kid. He's basically the parent. Jay Wilson is the parent that's no longer cool to a teenager. Yes, it was. But uh, Reed is very insightful, yes. But she was accepting. She wanted to be. Tracy wants to be accepted by the cool kids so bad that she'll sell her soul to the devil. And she's trying to find an identity. She is like a sponge, and she's a tumbleweed. She goes in the direction that the wind blows. She looks at larger content creators, and she rides on their coattails. Um, and the mystery van, he's a whole joke. This dude, lighten. I remember seeing him, y'all. When I saw his pictures, there was a show on TV, and he was on this show, or it was a YouTube channel. It was something, and he was on there because he was. It was like it was a show about people changing how they look, and the mystery van, Frank White, was on there, and he was with his partner. He met his partner at work. His partner was straight in the beginning. Then he supposedly, I guess, turned the partner out because he was so persistent. But the mystery van was dark skinned, much like Heidi, and he started lightening his skin. And much like Heidi, he got someone that was not black because he felt that justified, that made him come into being whole. The person that a non-black person complimented him because he felt inadequate as a black man. His skin, Mystery Van looked much better as a darker black man. Yes, Reed, exactly. And uh and I'm giving my moderators, if you see someone in here cutting up, you have my full blessing to block them hoes with a quickness. Okay, y'all. Heidi is the neutral. Yes, Reed, exactly. Heidi, and you know what? In the beginning, I'm gonna be honest. I liked Tracy in the beginning, but Tracy was putting up a facade, and she was only using that. She used that facade to get by and to gain subscribers. Now that she has the subscribers, the real Tracy is coming out. You know, it's almost like a YouTube dictator. Yes. Hey, 777-793-11. Uh, okay, that damn bam. Yes, handle it, y'all. Block them with a quickness. I don't need the clicks and views from people like that. I don't want that energy over here. I'm not gonna grow my channel with that negativity like that. I don't care about growing my channel with people coming over here with that F it. Block them without a second thought. Grateful one, and I keep hearing that. I keep seeing that. And y'all, I think that it's crazy how Tracy was so unforgiving and just she was waiting to lash out at Jay Wilson. Jay Wilson had run his course with her. He was discarded, and she went on to latch onto Sean Bradley. She had been wanting to be part of that group. Tenari, and this is the thing. I think people should feel good about coming to your channel and the stuff you talk about. I talk about basic life experiences and my family, and I can get input from other people. I don't want you to come over here and people are fighting in my chat, going back and forth, and the trolls are running rampant. And I heard Tracy wasn't nothing nice. I heard those stories. But when I saw her, she was putting on this Paula Dean act. Hey y'all, hey babies. Oh, oh sweetheart, yeah. Oh baby, oh you're so sweet. She put on that act, and now everybody B's and H's. Really? Thank you, Lynn T. Yeah, thank you for asking that question, that damn bam. Because to me, I think a troll and a subby are different because trolls, I think, go around doing mischievous stuff and trying to incite chaos. They love to keep mess going, but they're hiding behind blank profiles. Subbies, a lot of times, have pictures, they just don't have a channel. So I understand. I feel that's the difference. Mm. And let me tell y'all something. And you know, y'all, this is where Rebel comes in at. I love Brother Jay, but Brother Jay's discernment is not on point a lot of times. Brother Jay, I love him, but his discernment, he give people too many chances, and he give these. Listen, I see how you move, and I watch how you do other people, and that's an indication on one day you could be doing the same thing to me. And hey, Miss Stephan, uh, one day you could be doing the same thing to me. I see you cutting up, acting the fool. He was upset, grateful one, but that's true. The whole King Jives, Kwani, Heidi, Tracy. Jay gives these people chances, and he know they be full of it. Don't give people an opportunity to just don't. If you see them cutting up, acting a fool, they're showing you who they are and the potential of the mess that they uh, like to embrace. You see Kwani out here, y'all, and some of y'all may like Kwani, and she may be entertaining. But Kwani has said some really foul things and done some really foul things. Kwani does the most, and I can't roll with that. And you can't get along with everyone. You cannot. And she's crazy as all get out. Um, King Jobs came over and he basically used people for coins. And then he started roasting everybody. And Jay wasn't saying much about this man after he roasted him. And even like with he saw Tracy cutting up and the stuff that she was saying about T.S. Madison uh and yes, that's why Kwani was scared to go places because all the stuff she's done. You don't just be out here running and acting hellacious and doing all this foul crap and expect to be walking around freely. You calling people daughters B's and H's, And y'all can shout Quani. People can shout Quani out and be like, Quani, that's my aunt. No, yeah, Quani is that aunt, that aunt that acts a damn fool that nobody lets come to the family reunions and they put her out at all house parties. No. And Heidi sitting up here talking about black unity and everything. Heidi is an opportunist. And you know when she stripped, she used her mouth game to convince these men to pay her money for when she would dance for them. So she's using that same hustle move on us. I have one of those aunts too, Ebony. That one aunt you'd be like, oh hell, here she come. Here she come. Has she been drinking? Yep, she been drinking. And she got a little extra something that she's taking before drinking. My one aunt, y'all, she came up to my job one time. Lord bless her. Whoo, this one aunt, y'all, I ain't gonna say which side of the family she on, but this woman that went through crack addiction, she did drug abuse. She had such a promising career, but sometimes you got to stand back and let people hit rock bottom before they wake up. And this one aunt, she came to my job and she had this little ponytail in her head. Baby, that little hair was in that rubber band. It looked like a hamster tail trying to hold on for dear life. Young Ree, really? But y'all, I think that I keep saying this. There's a lot of mental disorders on YouTube that have gone unchecked and have been um, they've been watered and they've been cultivated because these behaviors, these people are acting a way on YouTube that they know they don't act out in the world. And you got these content creators. Tracy saying, I don't dox. Tracy, you encourage your subscribers to give you information on people. And you're trying to go in on QB after this man was drugged through the dirt. And then Wiley getting on his show talking about the gentleman's panel, no one came to QB's defense. QB was holding his own and he drugged them back for filth. And we're all grown men, and I got QB's back because wrong is wrong. But we're not going to be fighting in these YouTube streets like we're in the alley somewhere behind a club. Justica, right. They're off meds and they're very crazy. Just bat it crazy. And QB was well in his rights of dragging Mystery Van because Mystery Van was hiding like a coward with no picture, dragging everybody. If you're going to drag everybody, be a man and stand up. Let us see who you are. You got nuts. Now we want you to grab your nuts and you walk upright. Come on with it. Let's do this. But you can hide behind an avatar and read men and women because you don't want to expose yourself, which turns out you're a very insecure person because you hated your color. So you tried to make your skin, which years from now may turn into cancer, because I don't care what anyone says. You putting stuff like that on your skin to lighten your skin like that. That can't be good. You walking around looking like the male version of Heidi. And Nicole is back crazy too. Yeah. Nicole, Heidi, Kwani, all of them need to be on that short bus. He does look like powder, right? Hey, Camille. And you sitting here, and I knew it was something off about Heidi, and I looked and looked at her. So that's what it was. You've been bleaching your skin. Hey, blessed and highly favored. Hey, y'all, it is 7:02 here in Houston. I need to get on this shuttle. I be coming here talking, and I be sitting for 20 minutes knowing I should be at work. But thanks, moderators. I welcome you in. I love that you guys have accepted being moderators. Until later, I will see you guys tonight on the gentleman's panel. I was gonna do my Tracy parody, but my eye was bothering me, and I told my cameraman, special sound effects guy, not to come. But I have a Heidi. I'm doing a Heidi parody, probably before the gentleman's panel today. So I'll be doing Heidi today before the gentleman's panel, and it's gonna be really quick. But I hope you guys enjoy it. Uh, I'm out of here, and I will see y'all later. All right, peace.